Well, hey y'all. Today we are going to clean my whole house. Well, a large portion of it. Jeremy and I both are. This was on a Sunday, and my two older kids that are at home have flippin' hand, foot, and mouth. So Jeremy and I went through the house, and the Lysol Fairy visited every room, every surface, and we've still been going strong with it. Knock on wood, Joe has not picked it up. Neither Jeremy and I have either. So I think we're okay. But Haley and Michael are looking, they're pretty rough. Michael's not so bad, but Haley, she got it awful. They ironically got it from my other son who lives about an hour away. They went to go visit him for a couple days. And yeah. And I think he got it from his half sister, who's school aged, but who knows. So Jeremy and I both cleaned. You don't see him on here because I was only filming me, but he did. He cleaned and I cleaned. We both took turns. Which you guys know, we both take turns doing different things anyway. I didn't. I showed you guys the kitchen. I didn't clean the kitchen. I don't clean the kitchen. Jeremy takes care of it. I do the bathroom. I do our bedroom. I do our laundry, and I do the living room as well. But it's not usually that bad or that hard. And I make Joe, as you guys are going to see, he helps with his part as well. I know I've said this before, but Joe does help clean, and the other kids clean up after themselves as well, and they do a lot of stuff. My older kids don't care to be on camera, but they don't. They don't like. They don't particularly do it all the time, if that makes sense. Joe, and it's hit or miss with him. He usually always wants to be on camera, but I still, I don't put my kids on here too much. I'm not necessarily uncomfortable with it. Like, I don't mind that they're in here, but I don't know. It feels like a little bit of an invasion of their privacy to do it all the time. But then again, I literally put my house in all the dirty parts, and you guys know I got diarrhea in the mouth. So obviously privacy is not too much of a deal for me. But I do sometimes, I do make a conscious effort to really pay attention to what I put on here. Okay, so this side's gotten messy again. We did make a trip to the trailer, so when you guys see me cleaning up a corner that's messy again, know that it's not the same stuff. It's new stuff, new old stuff from the little trailer, and I've been going through it and donating things. Also, the last 2 weeks, I started my new job, so y'all know I can't do new stuff outside of the house and keep my house. I mean, I can, I just don't. Now, what I have been doing every day is I do a little bit of cleaning before I go to work, and then when I come home, I do at least 10 minutes of something. Usually, it's just been starting a load of laundry and getting into the dryer. Or I'll do something in the bedroom, like the next day I'll fold all the clothes or tidy up or do something. So I have been doing a little bit each night. And then this Sunday, the house needed to be cleaned anyway, but we really focused on disinfecting. I normally use the World's Best Cleaner, but I couldn't find it, so I used that pink stuff cleaner, window cleaner. It's got, I think it's like rosemary vinegar. It's actually pretty good. It's not as great as the World's Best Cleaner, but it's a good substitute. I don't mind using it. I don't like Windex. I don't like Windex at all. I really feel like I'm the problem because Windex has been around for so long and so many people use it, but I don't like it. Okay, so I have noticed though, it seems like even a little bit, which is better than nothing, is still not enough. I don't know what to do. I did my little snap thing there. I couldn't film it. So here's more of the stuff, like I said. And I finally took this out of the bedroom. I would like to say that it's helped, but as I'm looking over my shoulder or over the edge of the computer, there's stuff in the corner right now, but it's actually just a little heater and my filming stand, so it's not too bad. I realize, though, that as I bring stuff over here, I need to really go through some things. So once we finally finish moving everything from the little trailer, Jeremy and I both decided we're just going to start purging again. I've done well not to bring any new stuff into the house, though. I'll give myself that. I haven't bought anything new for the house. I did do a small haul from Shein and Temu. And when I mean small, I mean I got like 3 shirts and a couple pairs of earrings. Because all of my earrings, I wear cheap earrings, and almost all of them have broke or I've lost like the other pair. My favorite earrings that I'm wearing right now are my little glow in the dark ghosts. The funny thing is though, everybody thinks they're teeth. And when somebody that I don't particularly care for, or I'm just like, I don't know, I know this is kind of weird, that I don't really care for asks me, I like those teeth. I'm like, yep, they're teeth. And just leave it at that. And usually they won't keep talking to me. There's only like 3 people I can think of that actually said it, that I said that, but I get it. I get the comments on them all the time. They are my favorite. There's little glow in the dark ones. I love them so much. These are actually my second pair. I lost, no, I broke one of them. It fell and busted. But I'm really excited. I had these little teacups that I wore last year. Little teeny teacup earrings. I wore them all the time, and one fell and shattered. I was so upset. I mean, not upset that I lost any sleep over it, but I was super excited when I found them on Temu, and I ordered them again. I do have to say, though, as I get older, I notice certain times of the month I can't wear cheap earrings, though, and my ears will start to itch. I know I talked about that a while back, like I was starting to notice, but I picked up the trend. It's just, like I said, a particular time of month that they start to bother me. I gotta say, Jeremy gave me a huge compliment. I am not a very patient person when it comes to chores and my kids, and I usually end up getting frustrated and taking over. And I'm really trying hard to not do that with Joe. My older kids, the cleaning has stuck with them, and they all do really well to clean up. Well, only one of them sucks at cleaning, but my oldest is not good at it. However, he doesn't have a lot of material possessions. Like, he just does not care about material things, which I think is a really good way to be. My other kids know to donate stuff, to go through their room. They do. They go through their rooms about once a month and deep clean it and get rid of stuff. And day-to-day clutter still a little bit, for them. But I mean, they're 18 and 16. So, well, 2 18-year-olds and 1 16-year-old. Anyway, Joe was really excited about this, so I let him do it. And as you guys saw, at one point I had to walk off because I kept wanting to go and just be like, no, do this, do that. And I walked away, and Jeremy's like, babe, you're doing a really good job. He's like, you're being a really good mom. And I was like, I'm trying. He's like, oh no, I can hear. He's like, and it sounds like it's really aggravating. He said, but I did a really good job of not fussing at Joe and letting him enjoy mopping. So like I said, here, you do get to see Jeremy. We put the bed back together. I got all the laundry done that day. We got everything disinfected, got the bathroom bleached. Like I said, got all the other surfaces. So I gotta know, who's ready for Christmas? Who's ready to start decorating and putting up their trees? And who is just waiting for Thanksgiving before they start planning everything? I get excited, and then I alternate between the two. Like, I'm super excited to get ready for Christmas, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready to do that whole Christmas present and where you're going here and where you're going. Jeremy and I can't figure out what we're doing for plans for Thanksgiving, and we usually have the same thing for Christmas, but neither one of us has any clue what we're doing for Thanksgiving. Especially, we used to just always go to my mama's, but since she passed away, she was the linchpin in the family, and we just don't do anything. Nobody has anything to do with anybody else. Not like hard feelings or anything. We just don't get together anymore, which is really weird. I'd say it's sad, but to be honest, I don't know. Like, there's family members that I probably will never see again just because my mama's gone. Not that I wish them anything bad. There's just some family that they live so far away, and we were never really had the opportunity to be close in the first place, that I really like, and I would say I care about them. It's such a big family. It's hard to be close with everyone, I hope that makes sense, and I don't just sound like a heartless B word, but I mean, that is the truth. So whether I sound like it or not, that's what the case is. So one of the first things I did when we found out the kids were sick, and I'm glad because I usually forget this, was I went and I washed all the throw blankets that I have in the house. I have a ton of them. But the kids, for whatever reason, Joe and Michael fight over blankets all the time, Michael's just being silly. Joe thinks Michael's being a turd. But I made sure I got all of them washed. I also managed to fold and get every bit of laundry up as well. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm doing this before I've done the narration, so I don't really know what all I added on there. But anyway, so it's Friday that I'm filming this. I just got home. I went and had my nails done after work. It's like black with a green glitter overlay. And I got my eyebrows waxed. I feel so put together when I have these two things done. It feels like, I feel like no matter what the rest of my face looks like or what I'm wearing, if my nails and my eyebrows are done, I feel great. I like my teeth too. I don't know how many more awkward physical faces I can make, or physical things I can do right at this moment. Let me see. I'm sure there's one more. Maybe I did this. Maybe I fiddle with my nose ring. I fiddle with my nose ring so much that I realize most people probably think that I'm constantly digging at a booger. Like I'm just fidget. Even there it looks like it. But like from this angle, yeah, absolutely. So I wonder how many people in traffic have seen me and be like, man, that girl is really looking for some gold, isn't she? So now that I have made this completely awkward, I had a really good week for the most part. Work still, it's getting a little less overwhelming because I kind of know what to do. My biggest problem is going to learn to be being assertive and telling people no in a tough love manner. So, but I am still liking it. I'm going to be at the grocery store Saturday for just like 5 hours. I'm going to try that out. At least I have a goal in mind. I want to pay some bills off. And when those are paid off, I'm probably going to go ahead and put my complete notice in. But this way it kind of helps me like spend less. Now I know I'm doing some things that I didn't normally do before. Like I've started getting my nails done again and the eyebrow stuff. And that, while yeah, it was a little bit of money thing, it was more because I worked in a grocery store and I was constantly like manhandling boxes and pallets and stuff like that. And now I'm only gonna be doing that once a week and it won't be near as bad. I mean, like, and in very small amounts anyway. And most of the time I've got a feeling I won't even be in the department that I was supposed to be in. I'll probably be like picking, which is like the click list stuff. So I won't even have to be worrying about it. So it's not as impractical as it was before. But I feel better. Like I do enjoy that part of the job. Like I can't get too dressy, but enough that it's like see my cute little shirt? It's got the little thing and it shows off my tattoos, which I actually wore a sweater all day today because it was rainy. But I feel really good. It is true that, not that I ever dressed down on purpose, just like, again, I can't preach this enough. Like it wasn't practical for me to dress up all the time at work, even though you surely can. But with the hot flashes, it was just making me miserable and uncomfortable. So that's all it was. And now like I'm sitting down, which I tell you what, you guys, my feet feel so much better just after 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks of not doing it. And oh my goodness, they feel so much better. So I just did like 6 or 7 thoughts. But Jeremy has to do overnight inventory. And so it's just me and the kiddos tonight. But I got to get up at 4 in the morning and go into the grocery store, which is fine. It's actually, I'm really curious to see if I'm going to like it more or actually enjoy it a little bit more. Not that I hated it. But it definitely felt like work, if that makes sense. I love the people that I worked with, but it seemed like I never really got to work with them, which is probably for the better because we didn't really do much work when we were around each other anyway. I always got pulled to different departments and all that. So, and that's fine. That's what a job is. But I'm just wondering how it's going to feel now anyway. So, but eventually here in a few months, if I keep doing things right, I can not work there and not think twice about it. Not that I necessarily have to right now, but I'd like to take care of a few things. I feel like that's the responsible thing to do. So I don't know what I'm filming for next week. Haven't even started filming yet. which I probably really need to. When I get a head like this, I end up slacking off and forget that in order to take advantage of getting ahead, you got to keep on the same schedule. And instead I'm like, I'll just put it off. I'll just do it tomorrow. I'll just do it there. And now I got to have a video for Wednesday. So who knows what you guys are going to see Wednesday. I don't even know what you're going to see Wednesday. All right. So that's 5 minutes of me rambling on. I think my hair is going to be the next thing, but I'm not doing anything crazy with my hair. I just want to get my ends trimmed. I don't want to do any color. I don't want to do anything like that. I'm just, I don't want to do the upkeep again. And I just need to get it healthy. I just really just need the ends trimmed. I've been doing it myself, just like when I get bored, because I have this awful habit of picking my ends. So I figure I just take a nice pair. I ordered a nice pair of scissors, and I just clip the ends. But I've got so much hair. You don't realize how much hair you have until you start going through each individual strand. So that's something I'm going to need to be doing soon, but one thing at a time. So anyway, thank you guys so much for coming around and watching the video for whatever reason it is, whether it's for motivation. I can't imagine it's for motivation at this point. I do too many goofy things, so it's got to be because you guys enjoy my awkward personality, because that's my specialty. So anyway, I hope wherever you're at, you guys are having a blessed one. I hear my dog barking, which means the pizza's here. I love y'all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.